never co-sign on funding a police department that continues to brutalize us. And I will never stop saying, not only do we need to disinvest in police, but we need to completely dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department.
Probably shouldn't be surprised when you get more crime. When you enact dumb policies, imagine this, you get bad results. But I don't think Democrats want to do the common sense thing. They want to do what that video just talked about. They want to defund the police. They've said it time and time again. Representative Jones, the department must be dismantled and policing reimagined. Representative Jayapal, we need to shift to significant resources from law enforcement to other places. Representative Omar, we need to completely dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Congress Flash. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We break down politics, law, and current events without the fluff, so you stay informed. Today we're diving deep into one of the most hot-button issues facing our cities right now, the push to defund or dismantle police departments. There's been a lot of debate, emotion, and politics. But what are the real consequences of these decisions? Let's break it down in key points you absolutely need to know. Let's get into it.
Think about what happened in the last year and a half in almost every major urban area. Baltimore cut their police department $22 million, Boston $12 million, Minneapolis cut theirs $8 million, New York City cut their police department $1 billion. Philadelphia, $33 million cut, Portland, $15 million cut, Seattle, $69 million, Chicago, $80 million, and on it goes. And guess what? In every single one of those urban areas, crime went up. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yeah, I don't know if we need any more imagination from Democrats. What we need is more cops on the street, not disparaging cops who bust their tail, put on the uniform, go protect our neighborhoods every night. Less imagination, more cops on the street, more prosecutors who will actually put bad guys in jail, and maybe just a stop to all the crazy policies. One of our colleagues introduced a bill, No Money Bail Act, just getting rid of it. Representative Bush, just 1 week ago, said we should, the same night that the president said they should fund the police, Representative Bush said, no, we should defund the police. And Chairman Nadler himself said just a year and a half ago, there should be substantial cuts to the police budget. That's what they've said. That makes no sense. The American people get it. All this reimagination from Democrats has been a disaster in every single policy area. Energy, crime, inflation, the border, you name it. Americans want safe streets, they want affordable gas, and they want freedom. Democrats have given us record crime, record inflation, and Dr. Fauci. So I hope today's hearing will allow the Judiciary Committee, in particular the Subcommittee on Crime, to begin to focus back in on common sense policies that work for the American families and the American people. That's what I hope is the result of this hearing. With that, Madam Chair, I yield back.
Let's start with what kicked off this wave. Several prominent Democratic leaders, including Repser Ilhan Omar and Reppers Cori Bush, called for dismantling police departments entirely. Not just reform, dismantling. You've probably heard the phrase defund the police 100 times by now. But when that becomes actual policy, we've seen what follows. Here's what happened next. Cities like Minneapolis, New York, Baltimore, Seattle, all slashed millions from their police budgets. New York alone cut $1 billion, Chicago, $80 million, Seattle, $69 million. The result? Crime didn't drop. It spiked. Shootings, assaults, carjackings, all on the rise. When there are fewer officers on the streets, the data shows clear consequences. More violence, more chaos, and more fear. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, take a second. Click that subscribe button. We talk real issues, real facts, no spin. Let's keep this conversation going. A lot of this has been packaged under the term reimagining policing. But here's the thing, that reimagining hasn't delivered what was promised. Instead of safer, more just communities, we're seeing overwhelmed police departments, delayed response times, and neighborhoods left to fend for themselves. Good intentions don't always lead to good results. And in this case, the consequences are very real. Add to that, policies like no money bail, letting offenders walk free without accountability, and we're creating a system that rewards criminal behavior and punishes law-abiding citizens. And guess who gets blamed? Not the criminals. The video puts the spotlight squarely on Democratic policies, saying they've created not just a crime crisis but also chaos in energy, the economy, and the border. Americans are tired. They want safe streets, affordable gas, and freedom, not broken promises and slogans. Here's the bottom line. Defunding the police doesn't work. Crime rises when law enforcement is weakened, and Americans are demanding leadership that prioritizes public safety over politics. This isn't about left or right, it's about common sense. More officers, real prosecutions, ending reckless policies. That's the change people want to see. If you're with me on this, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so we can keep these conversations real and honest. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed.